Most of the clients that I deal with are becoming much more aware of the homes that they live in. They're more concerned about energy efficiency, but they're also very concerned about the interior living, that a home should be comfortable for the people to live in, is safe for them to live in, and it's also affordable, not only affordable to build, but affordable to heat and cool. And those come from a person like myself that's a quality-oriented contractor to make sure those systems that aren't seen are done properly. I have a real strong philosophy that a home should be built tight and it should be ventilated through mechanical ventilation. Those are important because it provides the consumer with fresh air during the heating months and makes the home more comfortable.
Is to draw air out of this area, so if they're like in the kitchen and they're cutting onions and stuff, they can flip the switch and it pulls that air out.
Most contractors are not going to spend the time that's required on the job to make sure that their subcontractors are doing a quality work. And most contractors are not going to test their structures, their homes, to make sure that they're performing properly.
This floor joist is inside the thermal envelope, right? So I'm not sealing anything.
When we do a blower door test, we can test the thermal envelope of the house, and being able to test that thermal envelope tells us if we have problems. And we do the testing before insulation and drywall is done to make sure that our air sealing is done properly, and also to do the duct blaster test on the ductwork for the HVA system, because at that point the system is accessible.
The only way you know if you've got an airtight duct system is to test it. Turn my fan on, and I'm reading my gauge. We're at -15, -20. If the duct system's leaky and I want to find out where the leakage is occurring, I can turn my duct blaster around, blow air in, and introduce theatrical fog.
Here's some coming out right here. We've got a pan joist where they pan the joists here, and apparently there's a little spot here they missed. I can feel the air coming out between the floor joists right here. So we'll have to reach up in here with a little mastic and seal this right here.
Notice a little bit of leakage up here. Once again, it's a very small amount of leakage. I test duct systems that are so leaky I can't even pressurize them to 25 pascals. This return had 8 CFM of leakage, so we're in good shape.
In preparation for insulation, we're going to do some marking with orange paint in the attic areas, the truss areas of the house. The reason we're doing this is because it's very important that the contractor come and inspect the insulator's work to make sure you have proper insulation. You're going to have a house that's going to have a mechanical ventilation system in it, a very tight thermal envelope. It's going to have a heating system that's been tested that we know is efficient. They're going to be more comfortable in one of my homes because it is tighter and it is sealed up.
Marshall Leathers originally came to me in September of '94 for help in converting their vacation home into a full-time residence. At that time, the house was really more of a summer home and had been added onto over the years. So the original little cabin then had even lower ceilings and lower sloped roofs, and what they had envisioned was more of a cottage or a cabin type appearance.
Carol Russell approached me about the Leathers project and thought that this might be a good project for me to be involved in. And I like to be involved in an architect-client contractor type relationship from the beginning.
Early on in the job, I contacted Tom Carson because not only is he a fine builder with great attention to detail, but his has greater knowledge than anyone in town in energy efficient building.
Efficiency. Their house was a unique situation because really what they wanted to do was build a new house, but because of county planning and zoning, we weren't allowed to construct a new house because of the septic problems that we would have had. And it is a major renovation because we removed the major portion of the house and built on the existing footprint of the house. So it brought up a lot of unique opportunities, new construction, renovation, remodel type work, because we had to work with existing systems and existing components of the house.
It's hard to remember now, that low screened-in porch.
Yeah,
It used to be.
screen porch went right across there.
As far as the energy efficient techniques go, the house can be built basically on any site, any location, any style of home. So it's not a specialized thing. It can go into any home, and fairly economically. I think I'm good at what I do because I have a concern about what I do. I take pride in quality. I consider myself to be a carpenter by trade. So it's important to me to put on a piece of trim that's nice and finished, and the finished product visually is very important to me. And also the subsystems of a house are very important to me. And I enjoy what I do. I enjoy working with my subcontractors, educating them about why I do things differently. I think I enjoy educating people as much as I enjoy doing the work itself.